Hey, what is up, guys? Today I interviewed Sheriff Joey. Let's get straight into the interview. Starting off with your YouTube career and general growth, how did you first get into YouTube and what made you choose RLC?
Okay, so let's see. We got to back it up a little bit. So I did not start YouTube on Liberty County. I started YouTube on Minecraft. I would make little Minecraft videos on like servers and stuff, mini game servers and things. So I did that for about a year. I got up to about 1,000 subscribers, and at that point, I just kind of stopped. I didn't really do much anymore. My views were sitting about 200 to 400, and I slowly, over the course of time, got to 1,000, and then I wasn't really making content anymore. When one day I was scrolling TikTok, I come across this game called Liberty County. Never heard of it in my life. Like I play Roblox, of course. I played back then, but I never heard of that game. I was like, that looks interesting. I'm gonna try that out later. So I tried it out in 2023. That's when I started playing. Let's fast forward to 2024. Fall. I make some shorts on TikTok about Liberty County. Just me playing voice chat servers or whatever, just making funny clips. I did that for a little while, and then it was okay. You know, it worked out, but I ended up eventually going to YouTube to try something completely different, which was the trolling server thing. I didn't know this was like a whole niche in itself. I just did it because I thought it was funny. I didn't know people were already doing it. So I just did it. And it was slow at first, but it grew way faster than my Minecraft stuff ever did. So I stuck with that because of that reason. And that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, so speaking of the growth in which your channel grew, and you said that it grew really fast, what is one video that really helped your channel grow?
All right. I think probably when we went on Nova State, that was a huge video when we went on there. That really got up way faster than the other ones. Another one I would think is probably the one that we did the first bridge where we did the dump truck across the lake for the first time. That one really took off. So videos like that, every once in a while, there's just a video that really expands my growth. Even now that happens. Like for a recent example is the one I did recently where I had mod perms again. That video skyrocketed as well. So really, it's more than one video. It's just like every once in a while, there's one that just really boosts. But if I had to narrow it down to one, I'd probably say Nova State because that was just like the first time it happened.
So how long did it take you to hit 1K to 10K to now 15K subscribers if you're going that fast?
Yeah. So I kind of cheated, right? I didn't start Liberty County with 0 subscribers. I started with 1,000 because I was doing Minecraft stuff in the past. I completely switched careers up. Um, so it probably took about a year and a half to get 1,000 just doing that because I didn't have much skill in editing or production or anything. I was very new to everything at that time, so it took me a long time to get to 1,000. Let's see, it took probably about 5 months to get to 10,000, I'd say, and that's pretty good growth. I'd say that's pretty good. I'm extremely thankful that I got to that. But then 2 months later, we just hit 17,000. So I'd say like from 10,000 to 15,000 is like a month and a half, which is ridiculous. So yeah, it's been a process, but it's been a good one, and I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, speaking of that, what's the biggest challenge of being a YouTuber on the ERLC community?
Hmm. I think trying to find interesting and new ideas because a lot of people have kind of already done a lot of stuff, especially like there's a lot of different people doing different things on Liberty County, I've noticed, and it's kind of hard to find new things, especially when there hadn't been a new update in a while or something. Like right now, this is like before the summer update. Everybody's waiting on that. There's not a whole lot of new tools to play with. So it's just for me, it's trying to figure out new ideas that I haven't done before. Things like that. So like we've done the bridge, we've done the ramps, stuff like that. And I know people like to do challenges and things. So I think it's just trying to come up with different unique ideas that would stand out.
What do you most enjoy about playing ERLC?
I think for me, it's mostly playing around with the DOT tools. My friend Slayer, who's always on the videos, almost every episode, he's great at building things. We always build like the craziest things. It's so fun for me to like build a
Holy
ramp
crap.
and have a car just fly in the air. I love it. Absolute cinema.
Yeah, so I think I may know the answer to the next question, but do you have a favorite job or department in the game?
Yeah, it's definitely DOT. I'm a
Yeah.
DOT stan. I actually started playing DOT. That was the first thing I ever played when I started because I'm kind of new to Liberty County. I'm not OG. I'm 2023. I'm kind of new. I didn't know about the game. I just didn't know about it.
Yeah, so since 2023, while you've been playing, what has been your favorite update in ERLC?
For me, I think is probably the more recent one where they added that big lake. They took that former bridge that was up there to the north side and made that whole thing a huge lake with the red bridge. That was just such an impactful map change. And I had a lot of fun messing around with like that area and fishing and stuff. I think that was really neat. And I like the different fishing mechanics too, because you can get like license plates for catching a unique fish. I like that.
Yeah, what advice would you give to small ERLC YouTubers just starting out?
You want me to be honest?
100%.
I think as an ERLC community as a whole, this is not meant to be mean. I think we need to work on our editing skill a little bit. I We can't post raw footage and hope it goes viral. All right, you gotta stand out. Put some kind of unique editing spin on it. I know my videos are way edited. You don't gotta do it like me and do all kinds of weird edits all the time. Just stand out and continue to work on your editing. Every single video that you'd make, try to do a different type of edit that you didn't do before. Just try it, and you'll improve every time. Always try to learn something different. So I would say work on editing and also find something that works for you, whatever it is. It can work. Just put your own taste into it.
Alright, so I know that you mentioned your video ideas before and how it's so hard to come up with them, but how do you actually come up with the video ideas when you do?
It's usually me, Slayer, Mystic Hunter, so Garrett and Ethan. We usually are in a call and we're thinking about like, okay, what have we not done before? Or it's like we'll like play around with the DOT tools and we'll see what we can make or something like that. And it'll be like, okay, we should try to build a bridge. We should try to build a ramp. We should. I have a couple other things I don't want to say that I think we might end up doing. Just things we can build. And then sometimes the ideas come to me. Like sometimes people reach out to me and it's like, hey, I'll give you mod perms for this server. So that happens. So it's a combination of people offering me ideas and then a combination of us brainstorming. But I think just getting in game and playing around while you're walking around and talking, you'll think of something. That's usually how it goes for us.
Yeah, so I know that in your recent live stream you played Weird Gun Game, but you also do play ERLC. So do you think it's better to focus on ERLC or try different games too?
I think you should focus on your certain niche that you're trying to be in. So, like, I think if you wanted to be a Liberty County creator, I think you should probably focus on that more. Um, I don't know the right answer here because I haven't done it myself. See, I want to expand the other stuff too, but I think the right decision would be for me to make a separate channel for that because people watch you for one reason. They watch you for what you're playing and what you bring to the table. So when you switch it up, people are going to be thrown off guard and not want to watch that video right away. But there's a whole nother audience out there that does want to see that. So I feel like when you post a video on a different game, your initial audience that you grew is not going to want to watch that video. So though they're not going to click on it, and that's going to hurt your statistics. So I think it's better to start a separate channel doing something different, and that way YouTube will kind of slowly push that towards that specific audience that you're trying to reach to that you haven't got to before. So I think you should focus on two channels if you're trying to do something like that.
In ERLC videos, how important are thumbnails and titles?
Massive, massive. Titles are everything. If you just put like a generic title, nobody's gonna watch it. I'm sorry. Like you got to put some kind of like interest in it. Don't keep it too long, but don't keep it too short. I think it should be like have a little bit of interest. It's like make people question about it a little bit. Now, for me, I would say thumbnails are huge, but then I look at my competition and no offense, but I mean some of their thumbnails are just screenshots of just like the game, and their videos do great. So I don't know if thumbnails matter, but I would say titles 100% matter. Obviously, videos for in my niche, which is like Liberty County trolling, the word mod is like hot. You put the word mod in your title, they're like it's gonna do way better. But don't lie about it. If there's no mod in that video and they click on it, they're gonna click off. They're not gonna like that. You can't lie in your title. You just need to put like some kind of interest in it. So that's what I would say. I say titles are huge. Thumbnails, kind of 50-50. For trolling videos, not so much. But if you're doing something like a challenge or like an update video, I think it would matter a lot more because you're trying to show like what's coming and stuff. Think of like OMB and like Amaze. They kind of put like stuff that hadn't come out yet on their thumbnail to try to make it interesting.
All right. So behind the scenes, what is your recording setup like?
I am blessed to have 3 monitors. I've worked really hard to get these 3 monitors. I have a pretty decent PC computer. I got it in like 2021. At the time, it was kind of higher mid range. Now it's kind of lower mid range. I have like a 2060 RTX. At the time, that was pretty good, but now it's kind of on the lower end. But I'm still able to definitely edit. But I would say having 3 monitors is huge for recording because you can comfortably switch between things. So if you can have even just 2 monitors, if you can have 2 monitors, you would definitely be able to do stuff more. But I'm thankful to have my monitors, my setup, my keyboard, my mouse. I'm thankful to have all this computer stuff. I've worked hard to get it too.
How long does it usually take you to make one video?
Oh, I love this question. Okay. All right. So we film, I'd say it takes me about 2 to 3 days to edit. And then you have that day before which you recorded. So I'd say like 4 or 5 days. Yeah. Well, I'll say 4 days. I could get a video out I could get like a 12-minute video out in 4 days.
Yeah, nice. What is one thing that your viewers don't know about you?
Okay. I'm a very big cat guy. I love my cats. I have 2 cats, Azuna and Ozzy. They're both, well, one of them's a tuxedo. One of them's kind of a cookies and cream cat, kind of black and white. I love my cats. They kind of get in the way sometimes when I'm recording. Like very faintly in some of my videos, you'll hear them meow. I try to cut it out, but like sometimes it's just like they're doing it at the most important moment. But I love my cats. I've always loved cats. So I'm a cat guy.
All right. So, what is your favorite car in RLC?
The Corvette C8. That's my dream car. I love Corvettes. I want to get one day.
And would it be criminal or police?
Ironically, I think I'd have to say police because the whole reason I liked Liberty County when I first played it was because of the cop system. I loved how like cool it was. Like you could be in pursuits and stuff. That was so fun to me. I loved being like doing pursuits when I was first playing. That's why I have so much XP. I played a lot of public servers. That's what I did. I played voice chat servers. I loved it. So police.
Yeah, and if you weren't playing RLC, what game would you be playing instead?
Whew. All right. Probably if I was gonna make content on it, probably more of Nintendo stuff. I really liked Nintendo always growing up. Even now, I still love Nintendo stuff. I want to play Mario Kart World. I don't have a Switch 2, but I want to play it. I would want to hop on that and make Nintendo videos and stuff. But maybe that's for a second channel.
Thank you so much for answering all these questions, Sheriff Joey. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel, and I'll see you on the next video.
Sweet.